Hello, and welcome to Andrew Broussard Watercolors. Today, I am finally getting around to something that I've talked about, speculated on, and now I'm finally going to do it. I want to look at art books and kind of review them, see if they are useful, to show you some that are out there, and see if you like them. I have 2 shelves of art books. I ordered 4 more books yesterday, so I'm gonna have a lot on hand, and I figured it'd be really fun for me to go through them, take a look at them. Maybe it's something y'all would like and you would want to add to your collection. Before I lead into this book, I'll tell you what I've been up to for the past week or so. Summer break has started for work, so I have a lot of free time, and I'm not looking to watercolor 24/7. I just don't have the stamina for that. So I've picked up other mediums like the Conte crayons and playing with charcoal and other fun things. I have it set up in the living room. I have the tea kettle in there, and I'll make some tea, I'll listen to a podcast, and I'll work on sketches and working on portraits, working on animals, just learning different things. So that being said, one of the things I've been doing has been portraits, looking at the Gibson girls, been looking at them on Google, and I'll work on them for kind of proportions and that feel, working for my own mark making, and then playing with some colored pencils or the Conte, and trying maybe the trois crayon technique, the 3 crayon technique, or the 4 crayon technique, and just using these sketches as a base for that. So very quickly I was like, you know what, I need to get a book on the Gibson girl. I looked online, and there's at least 3 or 4 different books. Some of them I think are kind of a clip art type book. If you look on Amazon, I'll usually look eBay and Amazon, and I'll look and see if there's any reviews on it on Amazon and try to find it used on eBay. This one I picked up for $6 or $7 off of eBay, free shipping, and there's definitely more on there. I started flipping through it before, just like a few seconds ago, but I wanted to start refilming because it does have some stuff from the time period that is culturally inappropriate, referencing the blackface. There's some drawings in there. I didn't really see too many of them, and I didn't expect them, but then seeing it, it's like, oh yeah, that was happening at the time period where you had white musicians or white actors dressing up as in blackface and playing that role. So there's some in there, so I just want to kind of give you a little bit of warning about that, just a heads up. So going into this, my main goal was to have reference photos of the different postures, the directions of the face, of the head, the proportions of the head, tilted, looking up, down, left, right. Very quickly, I realized, and very excited, that there's going to be a lot of full figure pictures in it, so there'll be the proportions there as well. So not only will I be able to practice faces, but I'll have those full figure things. With these reviews, I kind of want to just kind of do a flip through, just so you can kind of see a little bit. I don't know if the book is like copyright anymore or what the legality is of it, but I don't really want to skirt any of that type of stuff, so I'll skip through the pages. But there's a little introduction, and then it jumps pretty quickly into the art itself, which is cool because we're going to have male figures and female figures. I talked about the time period a little bit, of some of the stuff to kind of expect in that regard, but the Gibson girls were looked at very highly. Their drawings of them were portrayed as intelligent, capable of different activities and hobbies, and the men were kind of actually portrayed a little silly. So it was fantastic, the movement and what it was doing for women. There's even books on Gibson girls and women's suffrages. So that's a cool little background thing as well. And with these, I realized that there is going to be these full scenes. And with a full scene like this, we have 1, 2, little hidden, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 faces, angles that we can experiment from on one page. And then we have outfits from them as well. And we have chairs. So these full illustrated scenes have so much going on in them. The different line weights to show depth, the little mark making to show depth. A lot of awesome stuff that can be learned from it. So I'm really excited about that. This one, the thing that really stood out was just these background mark making and how you can get kind of illusion of depth, the illusion of a wall with those simple marks. So it kind of goes beyond portrait and figure and just that full scene. In fact, there was some, let me see if I can find it. Man, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 faces in one picture that you can practice. There was this beautiful one where, I don't know if they're maybe out of play at the opera, and just this, just cross-hatching and simple mark making to make just a beautiful scene. There were some where they were outdoors. I'll move the paper down like this. And just to see his approach with backgrounds. If you're a fan of this channel, you know that I love landscapes. So seeing how he approached landscapes and drew all these little trees back here and built that up, that's great. So far, I'm going to show you this too. Can I fit it on the screen? Yeah. All of these little stipple dots, little hatchings to create all of that background for this picture. I am super excited on this. I'll do a far fold into it, full length, different faces, different ages, hairstyles, outfits. I think that this is just a world of knowledge and resource material. I'll show one more. Yeah, that's... I haven't really looked at it from a compositional standpoint, but let's see. Face, looking here, bringing the eyes down. This guy kind of breaks it up some with that. Brings the eye here. So there's movement within the picture itself. Even this guy. He's like, hey, look back in here. So overall, this is my first kind of book review, book showing. I am very excited about this book. I think that it will exceed my expectations, not only in the aspect of the look of the face, the hair, and the mark making, but in regard to figures, outfits, and landscapes. So very excited. I'm looking forward to it. I feel like I might have repeated quite a few things within this, but don't go too hard on me since it's, you know, my first time with kind of a look at a book. And every so often I'll grab a book off the shelf and take a look at and see if I'd recommend it. This one I would definitely recommend. I think that this will be fantastic for my art and to grow in this style. So I hope you enjoyed, and if there's any books that you like, let me know in the comments below. I actually have 4 more books coming in from eBay that I had bought in regards to art books, so if you like this, I'll show them as well. Have a great day, and y'all take care.